Fox 5 Health News, and no juice for you, for kids at least under 1. That is the new recommendation from experts who say juices have way too much sugar. Yes.
All right, joining us now, Fox 5 medical contributor Dr. Devi parental. What a whole new world we live in now. Remember, that juice used to be the symbol of health. Have more apple juice, more orange juice, and now we realize sugar you got to think about.
I know. So there are two big problems that come about with fruit juice. So first thing is it seems to be linked to obesity later in life. So the American Academy of Pediatrics is trying to stave that off and control that early on. And then the second issue is dental issues. So a lot of times kids will kind of drink these fruit juices throughout the day and they get exposed to more sugar, especially with these sippy cups in small kids. That's a problem. So they're recommending against those actually as well. Now the way to kind of think about it is fruits, you divide them into a couple different categories. There's the fruit itself, which is good, right, if you want to eat fruit. Then there's like juice made from fruit, so freshly squeezed and stuff like that, which actually still for under age 1, you still want to avoid it. The reason is because there's not as much fiber. So you're taking the liquid out, but you're getting rid of the pulp.
It's like juicing, right? You get all the sugar, but you're not full. And
exactly. And then there's your regular fruit juice that you see a lot of times in the store, which isn't even freshly squeezed, but is really more just about sugar and water and a little juice flavoring. So that generally, if we can all avoid it, is probably better too. But if you want to have fruit juice, let's say freshly squeezed, then there are still recommendations for kids. So the way I try to remember this is if your age is 4 to 6, just think 4 to 6 ounces.
Lovely.
Yeah, so exactly.
Not half a gallon like we did when we were growing up.
If only dosing kids for medicine was like that too.
Younger than that, so age 1 to 3. So if it's less than 1, none, right? But younger than that is 4, and older than that is 8.
Gotcha. Fair enough. All right. Well, health officials warning that infections from contaminated swimming pools are on the rise. All it takes is just one mouthful of water to make someone sick for up to 3 weeks. It's so funny when you're a kid, you live for the pool, then you reach a certain age, like, I don't even know unless I've been to a swimming pool.
You are dead against going in a swimming pool. You talk about it all the time.
Freak me out now.
But this is really disgusting when you think about it, just in time for Memorial Weekend.
I know, and there's not much you can do. I mean, the CDC says don't swallow the pool water, right? But I feel like most people don't voluntarily swallow the pool water. It's sort of like you just needed air, something got in your mouth or in your nose, right? If you can avoid that, of course, what you're trying to avoid is something called cryptosporidium. So I would say really the prevention side comes for the parents of kids that are sick, right? Already sick. So if your child has diarrhea, then don't bring your kid to the pool for at least 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. So the reason is because
no one's gonna do. I mean, honestly, if you're a pool family, you're not going to keep them out for 3 weeks after diarrhea.
It's more than just like, it's not like you're putting your kid in the swimmy with diarrhea in it. It's like if there's just a little remnant, it can get in the water and travel into somebody's mouth. I couldn't believe it when I heard this. I mean,
no, it is gross. And this parasite, it's not everything, but it's this particular parasite is resistant to chlorine. So that's why that doesn't work as well. It needs 10 days to be able to clear that out. So that's problematic. But for people who are concerned about other ways of getting contaminated, just remember if you're washing your hands after changing diapers, if you're taking care of kids in a daycare center, any of that kind of stuff, remember to wash your hands always and be clean because these things can get
But then look at everybody else in the pool and figure out if they did the same thing.
So I'm looking at Nick over there and he's like got this great fantasy look on his face like, thank God I have my own pool. And my kids are out of diapers.
Yes. Always a plus in that direction. Absolutely. So